All right, everybody, we'll be watching another MotoStars video. Remember, rescue packs, the trauma kits that we sell here are on discount right now. Check it out, links in description or the bio on Instagram.
Hello everyone.
Let's move on.
Got another bikers in trouble video for you. It's good.
Okay, so lots of hazards here. Lots of hazards.
Safe.
Watch out for it. Yep, pedestrians are definitely going to be the thing. So we're going to be covering our brakes pretty much the whole time. So cover those front brakes. Stay in orange stage. We're wanting to make sure that we don't get hit. Okay, we don't want to get hit, and we don't want to hit anybody. So being able to find escape paths all the time, staying in a high alert status until we get out of this area, really important. Dat Dog Dude, thank you for becoming a member again. We got another pedestrian out of the... What an idiot. Anyways, here we go. Intentional or distracted? Let's find out. We're in LA. So we moved over. Okay, is this a rebel? Yeah, it looks like a rebel. So I don't think it was on purpose. This is a good line of sight, as you can see right here. You can see pretty far. So let's go ahead and take that as an example of what we can do. But what's happening here? Let's see. So they switched over, decided not to. So just because they decided doesn't mean. Dat Dog Dude, we're gonna have a lot of people joining the crew because he just donated 10 gifted members. Thank you so much. You're gonna see a bunch of people popping up here. Remember, if you're watching this live on YouTube and you join as a member or gift or super chat, it pops up here. So thank you for 10 new members. Okay, we're 200 kilometers per hour.
The bike just before the turn, which caused him to drive onto the side of the road and onto a wet gravel. Thanks to the proper
wet gravel, so mud.
To him at all.
No, I think we were just going a little too fast, and then we hit the dirt that was on the side of the road. I mean, both of us did. There was two of us. Oh. That curb is just like putting some leverage on that leg and that bone. So he's walking, that's good. So visual assessment, walking, brain is working, lungs are working, heart is working, obviously. Now our back is out because we picked it up like that. Imagine crashing, no injuries, and then you go to lift your bike up and you pull your back because you did it wrong. Thankfully, he's got full gear. Bike is destroyed. He's not. Very good. Okay, we're moving on here. Lady in red VW is right next to all three of us. Loud bikes at the light. Turn next to us. Okay. Blind spot. We're in the blind spot. We were in the blind spot. You almost ate it because you just did that. Okay, so we're in their blind spot. So we're still kind of in a weird area. So they're moving over. So that biker's in the blind spot. Okay, so we need to put ourselves in a better position for safety, okay? Remember to plan our ride, position yourselves, locate that we're in that blind spot, which is a hazardous situation, assess, and then once they start moving over, we have to navigate. So good progressive braking would have helped out here. Rev bombing could have worked, I guess, but right here. Okay, we already handled the situation. What are we doing? So we try to kick it and almost eat it ourselves. Imagine crashing because you tried to kick somebody else. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so let's go back just a little bit. Now, we're all the camera, I think, is on the car. We're trying to get some cool shots. We're trying to look cool for the camera. We're swerving in and out, doing all that stuff. I get it, but he went a little too much on that right-handed turn to make it look cool. There's the loss of traction. Now, real quick, I remember somebody said a while back, because they worked for like DOT or something, that each one of these painted lines is like 20 feet, and then in between is like 30 feet, and then 20 feet. But for, just thinking about it, just let's say this is all 50 feet in between a line and a line. So 50 feet. Let's see how far he actually skids. Let's see if you can do the math. So we're talking about road rash. We're talking about impacts. How many football fields, how many corgis lined up? You know how like Americans like to use anything but the metric system? Like, he went far. All for the camera. All right, so Churney. Let's see what happens here. Anybody gonna back out? Oh no, we hit a road surface hazard. He went about 700 corgis. Yeah, that's about right. So we're gonna hit a bump in the middle of a turn. So here's like the bump area. So we got a little jostled, fell over. So we're turning and a bump, and we got lifted up off our seat just a little bit. Handlebars probably turned because when we got lifted up, we kind of turned with it. Terrible spot, terrible situation. But whenever we see a change in road surface where we're having to cross, treat it like it's a tram track or a train track or anything like that. Go over it as perpendicular as possible. Perpendicular, okay? Parallel, perpendicular. Try to go perpendicular over it. Try not to go at it at a sharp angle. That's not good because this could happen. Thankfully, he's got full gear, but this is one of those things where it's like, oh, crap. All right, blurring out license plate.
Even at such high speed, the right gear can save.
Look at that angle. Look at his body positioning. His head is still centered. His leg and bike is down, but his upper body is still centered. Bike is having to lean a lot. So are we going to have a low side? Write it in the comments if we're going to have a low side. Let's go ahead and see.
Gear can save the biker.
Okay, well, it's a high side. So a little bit of a low side into a high side. That's the most common look right there. Let's go back. Let's see what that's the most common look of a high side right there. Flippity-floppiting right over, leveraging, physics, gravities, all the fun stuff. There's the impact. I did not blur it. It was Motostars blurring it. But there's the head impact. So he is probably concussed.
Ça va?
He's talking on his cardo. Yeah, there you go. Ensure on safety. He's in the road.
Stop.
There you go. So what I would do at this point is have
Surtout, bouge pas.
this guy right here, if we're talking on our cardos, be like, hey, do a quick U-turn, block traffic, or slow down traffic on the other side of this blind turn. Because you're going to have cars hauling booty around this corner, and we could have some issues about getting hit. We want to ensure our own safety. We take care of the patient. He takes care of traffic, which takes care of us.
Stop.
So he's not doing well.
Bouge pas. Ok? T'as mal où? Au bassin. Ok, bouge pas, reste dans cette position. Faut pas
So leave him there if you want.
T'appelles les pompiers?
Might have to call 911 or wherever they're at. I don't know what they're...
Faudrait qu'on essaye de la mettre sur le côté.
Yeah, you can move the bike out of the way. There you go. Lift it up and then roll it. It's much easier. And then our buddy, we got to watch out for.
Essayer de la caler bien.
Now remember, all we can really do is stop major bleeds. Maybe breathe for them if you are CPR certified, or at least you know how to do it. His left hip is in pain,
So
it could have a fracture, which is not good.
Première?
Oh, he's moving. He's moving.
Vidéo, hein.
That's good. All right, moving on. The grimace. Ooh. He just watched. This is why we park off to the sides and we lane filter. This is live. Let's take a look at this. So this is a good angle, good camera angle. Let's say we were in between these vehicles, right? So let's say we're in between these vehicles. Don't be right in between them. Stay off to the side. If you're not allowed to lane filter yet in your state, stay off to the side. And this is why. You don't want to accidentally get rear-ended and get sandwiched. Because of that kind of stuff. Ramstein, gosh, I haven't heard them in a while. I used to hit play on that and then hit my deadlifts. Anyways, Harvey rides bikes. Okay. Moving through here. Lane filtering. Whoa, dum-dum. So even with this perception and reaction time, even with perception and reaction, we would have hit them if they were right in our way. So watch. Now we're stopped, but we would have been right through them. So this is a really hazardous area to be lane filtering, but it's also what you kind of have to do. So just be aware that this is a possibility that we can get into a crash. This is why we wear full gear, and we're understanding the risks involved.
Out, mate.
So there wasn't even enough total stopping distance to stop before they do that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Jeez.
moving on.
What you up to?
He probably deals with this
You up
every day. So every day he has to deal with this, it's practice for another one and another one and another one. So it's actually really hard for new riders to kind of do this because they don't have the experience that this person has.
Hey, there's a person
Just walking in the road.
What are you up to? What
Yep.
are you up to?
They want to get off into the other lane, but the median's in the way, so we handled it. We moved away.
Here we have the rider who noticed the threat much earlier, which probably saved him from colliding with the driver.
Green doesn't always mean go. Green means that you have the opportunity to go, but you do it when it's safe. If you notice, we have a green arrow. So he waited. He saw that vehicle not slowing down and didn't go. So good job with the perception on that one. Good job paying attention. Interesting camera angle. I wonder what that looks like with that 360. Oh, there it is. So that other car was not paying attention. Good job. Slowish, that's the name of this guy. So we're getting merged into, is this a merging area? So honking the horn, yeah, could have helped. Rolling off the rolling off the throttle and applying the brakes could have got yourself out of that position just in case they didn't stop. Yeah. That's almost, I prefer a thumbs down than flipping somebody off. It's like you're telling them you're disappointed in them. And feeling like somebody's disappointed in you instead of angry, I think it hurts a little more. Write in the comments if you believe that. I think it does. Let's start thumb downing people. All right. Oh. You hear the ABS? You guys hear the ABS kick in? Can only do so much. It'll keep you upright until you hit something if you're going too fast.
The driver on the left didn't take proper care at all. He focused so
Okay,
his
we're in a merge area, so let's go ahead and go into orange stage, prepped and ready for something. They merged over, handled it. Good job. Good job applying the brakes and rolling off the throttle to allow them to merge in, because the law of gross tonnage dictates that we're going to lose if we get into a collision. Merging over, watch out. Okay. Never mind. We're good. Whoa. Whoa. D-bag alert. Dude probably just has to go home real quick because he's got to take a dump. All right. Good swerve. Back into where he's supposed to go. Good job. Good job. What was that? What'd I miss? Okay, merge area. Side of the vehicle. That's the pattern right there. Side of the vehicle. Everyone loves the thumbs down. Good. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Couldn't make that U-turn. Okay. What's the issue? Whoa. One second. What was the issue here? Okay, they're riding on the line. Okay, cool. I couldn't see the line at first. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Don't rev bomb. Get yourself out of there. You got to get your escape. So we're coming up to here. Applying the brakes and rev bombing. So applying the brakes and rev bombing is going to slow you down. We're slowing ourselves down in front of the car. Get yourself into a better escape. Go. Get yourself out of there. Might have to accelerate through. All right. Merging into us probably. Yeah. We need to do better when it comes to road strategy. So this vehicle is going to merge into us because there's a vehicle with hazard lights. I don't know if it's construction or ambulance or whatever, is in that lane. They're going to move over. And they're not going to see us. We're in their blind spot. We need to recognize this stuff. We need to look forward. We need to pay attention. We need to see what people would possibly do. Yeah. Gotta be a little more careful than that. So it's obviously raining. Nighttime. Pedestrian is walking through traffic? What the heck? That's fine to yell something if you want. I mean, there was an intersection right there where they could have had lights to help out. I don't really like nighttime videos because there's not much you can see. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pass everybody because it's all backed up. We got the side of the vehicle right there. Okay, it's not their fault that they weren't anticipating somebody to be doing that. But when we're coming up to here, so remember, okay, we're gonna make a decision. Hey, we got a long line. We want to do something. We don't want to be stuck here. We have the opportunity to pass everybody, so we're gonna pass. So when we pass, cool. Well, we have an intersection right here. You can see the side of the vehicle. You can see it. Now, when it comes to this side of the vehicle intersection, we're gonna be in orange stage. Okay, we have to be prepped, and we're gonna be in orange stage anyways when we make that decision to pass everybody. But we're covering the brakes. We're finding our escape paths. We're planning our ride as best we can. So we're going to put ourselves in a decent position so we don't get hit by oncoming traffic. We're going to locate any hazardous situations, assess any of the relevant threats, which is going to be that side of the vehicle, and navigate if we have to. So how can we navigate on this? We have plenty of space to swerve right, no oncoming traffic. We can accelerate or brake. Swerving left, we might get hit, or we might hit a vehicle. So when we see this guy coming out, got to change lane positions, which we naturally did. We moved over. Good. New position, right? New position. We might have to accelerate out because you don't know if they're stopping. So we're going to accelerate, do a little blip, have a little bit of a fun, and then get out of there. Blind spot, merge, open lane pattern. We recognize that. We watch enough of these. We recognize. Bike menace. All right, we've got some learners here. Didn't feel comfortable doing it, so don't think that the people in front of you are going to continue going. You're riding your own ride. You're not following. So if this person didn't feel comfortable doing it, which it looks kind of obvious that they have a big box on the back, that they're not going to want to do it, and they're a learner, so maybe they're going to pause or whatever. So we kind of anticipated they were going to do it, and nope, they stopped. Now we're going to have to swerve around them. Don't think that you can just keep following people. You have to ride your own ride on this. So good job with the slow speed maneuver. Got yourself out of there. But ride your own ride. Oh, we got something else? People dumping the bike, hitting mirrors, hitting the sides of the cars. Rescue if you want. People are pissed. Oh, did he hit a pedestrian? Yep, hit a pedestrian. Never mind, didn't even hit a car.
No, I'm making sure she's okay, pal. Don't throw me. No.
Listen. You're not helping. You're not helping. You're not helping.
What's the speed limit?
It's true. He's not. He's adding emotion to the scene when it should be logical because we need to solve the problem. Does she have a hematoma on her forehead, or is that just...
What's the speed limit?
No, it's just her hairline.
Calm down. Right? How are you? You right?
Oh, she might have one, though.
Wow.
She's getting a goose egg on her forehead, I think.
You right?
You all right, love?
What's your name, my dear?
Nah, probably not.
That's all right. I think the best thing we can do is get you onto the curb over here. Is that okay?
Okay.
No. Let's help you. Let's help you.
She's getting her glasses. She could have injuries.
Curb over here. That's okay. Let's help you. Okay. Don't get up yourself. We'll help you. Yeah.
I'm trying not to throw shade on hairlines. Okay. Well, we'll keep watching. We're at the end. Yeah, so what can we do here, everybody? Just control traffic, stop any major bleeds. Not much we can do in that aspect, but thank you guys again for watching this. This is Moto Stars. Appreciate the videos, but remember, the store has some stuff on discount. You might want to check it out. But follow me on Instagram and follow me here on YouTube.